Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG. And tonight we have an extremely special guest. Now, I know I say this a million times, but people always ask me, KG, what make you start this show? And I always tell them, it's because one, I have a deep passion for local culture and local talent. And not only for local talent, but everything local on a whole. So growing up as a youth, it could be Digicel Rising Star, it could be Soca Star, it could be Soca Monarch, it could be Chynee Monarch, you name it. KG was there, KG was looking on, KG was observing. And this guest that I'm about to introduce tonight is someone that I would say, when I was a youth and I was watching the Soca Star thing, you'd hear about the Omi Macanos, the Kimba Sozanos, the Fireball, as recent, you'd hear about Voice, a lot of them, but there was one specific one that when you call that name, everybody know who you're talking about. Introduce yourself now.
When I say wet like you say what up? Wet like what up? Wet like what up? My one is better. 2, 1, 4.
Boy, Chynee.
You don't know.
Brother. Yes, sir. As I say, when I call the name, I don't know what I'm talking about. You understand? Yeah, man. So, Chynee, welcome to the show,
yeah,
my
man.
brother.
Thanks, man. It's a pleasure, man.
It's a pleasure for me because I say I grew up as a youth watching Soca Star, wishing that I could grace them stages one day. And, it wasn't easy to make it on Soca Star. I know the people who watching and think they might be like, Soca Star used to be right. While the auditions going on, they say it on TV. And people would be watching and laughing and this man singing shit like who say it's better you got it. Think. Anybody could be an artist. You know it used to be, but I wasn't Soca Star myself. I was in Soca Star 7. I could tell you, it ain't easy to make it through that 800 and something people.
Not only that,
standing up outside them doors.
Watching on TV is one thing,
it's
but when they're on the show,
it's
when
a different
lights, camera, action, you're telling it, you butterflies too now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So the reason why I bring here Chynee is because while I do my interviews, certain names would call. People would be like, we want to see Fireball, we want to see Omi. And they say we want to see Chynee, we want to see more of these Soca stars because I think that a lot of people back in them days who was into the whole Soca Star, a lot of they kind of vanished from the scene in a kind of way, and especially a man like you now, you make a huge impact in the Soca Star.
Boy, and the thing about up to this day was I would never, I never really understand the full concept of everything that how it does happen now.
How it happened.
And I still feel as though I know boy, how to explain boy. I talked to our brother the other day from who I started football with now. And he didn't know, he knows how to come and stuff, he didn't know I was sitting there and he thinking, well, it's some big artist. What I mean when I say that. And the man tell me that year, Soca Star, that Chinese song, the man said that he most amount of flex ever again. So that he getting a party over that song. So I can share it once sooner, but even stuff like the kind of impact that it had, that China, that they wanna be like Chinese song had, it's just.
You did so at that time you didn't even understand.
I didn't even understand how big it was, dog.
I'm glad to say that. Why I'm glad to say that? Because I remember, right? Now I was a youth. Them days watching all the fellas doing all the thing. And I remember, who I tell this to? I know if you know Choppy. Hey Choppy.
Choppy.
From
I know Choppy before you was Choppy.
Right. So the days of Nebula 868. Them fellas was big now, boy. Them fellas had big songs. I used to go party and hear them fellas music. And I would tell you the same thing I tell him. I say as a youth, I remember looking up to all they seeing all they're doing this thing and all they're trending, right? Trending before trend was even a word. But I used to go out to the parties and I would see other artists performing, but I would hardly see Nebula 868. I would hardly see Chynee, and I used to always wonder
what's the reason for that?
Why them fellas not out. And then when I meet they're the first time I meeting you, but when I met Sean Choppy, right, Nebula 868. He used to tell me that he and all never understood how big he was, because he was home. He said he never used to really mix up too much, so he didn't know that people was talking about words can't explain, rolling in a sunny, trying to be like them, singing the songs in school. He didn't even know that was happening. Chynee is the same thing. When you was on Soca Star, everybody was in school shouting like what that thing and wanna be like Chynee. It come like you make the word Chynee and all cool. It was so much at that time now, but you know the rated hat, everything now, you know, and I man wanna get your flowers, you know, for showing we as youths at that time that it was okay to be creative, it was okay to bring, because them days artists just coming on stage and trying to be wet men, and you come in a soca star where the wet man always used to win, or the person who had the most vocals, like Fireball or you know, would I win. You come and show them this theater and arts now. You know? I was always turn it up a notch. Yeah. So before we go into the soca star though, where you getting name Chynee? You're a Chinese man, like you're Chinese heritage. Nah. Your mother and father is Chinese, like what's going on?
Alright, so to begin with, like my mother black horse. My mother, she's like little.
Man say my mother.
My mother, my father, he have half Chinese.
Yeah.
His father come from China. He was a laborer when he come here.
Yeah.
And that is how he met his wife now. But I can't even say wife. He met my grandmother, right? They had a child, they had my father. At that point in time, my grandfather wanted to take my father and go back China.
Yeah.
And my mother said no, he stayed here. Thing. And you can imagine if that happened, I would have never be born now, boy.
Correct.
You understand? So fast forward to now, I as a youth growing up, my mother wasn't involved in church and all that. So it's my son little Pisha thing, but she used to sing in church, and that's the first person I saw singing.
Where this was? Where you grew up?
Makoya gang. Big up Makoya, man. Don't know east side.
Yeah,
for sure. And so I grew up learning, like, through her, seeing her sing and perform and thing.
Yeah.
And then when I went to school, started to get involved in little concerts and little events and thing. Big up to George's. Big school, real artists come out of George's.
Mount artists, we have to name the artists that come out of George's. Because I find too much men that come on this platform and say, two schools. St. George's. Tranquility. You see them two schools, the amount of artists come out of them schools.
Well,
let me name the artists that come out of George's.
It's Nadia Batson.
Nadia.
Voice.
Irfan
Al, right? Aaron Duncan. Mr. Vibe, I think he went here. Mr. Vibe.
Simba, man.
Boy. And myself.
And it's more.
It's plenty more though.
Sure about that.
Yeah, boy. So George's, big up to George's, you don't know. Them days, I kind of come out of my shell, start to go on stage and perform and thing. I didn't have the whole Chinese thing yet. What I had though was one line, like you know the Kung Fu this kind of old school song. They wanna Kung Fu fighting.
They support your Chinese them days, like you was the Chinese brethren.
Well, not really, you know, now. My nickname is George's what? My name, and the thing, my surname is Valentinos. My surname is Chong Kong. My surname is
Valentinos. That's not brainwash me, though. The dog mother a black woman. The dog last name is Valentine. But the dog decide he go in him soca star, a Chinese man, and brainwash the whole. That to show you the power of marketing and branding. That should teach you something.
I've been up to there. I don't say too long. So them days, I had one line in that song. The line was, they wanna be like Chynee, Kung Fu fighting, shouting, silent. That's all I had. My brethren from St. George's, Yannick Pilgrim, big up his son, my brother. Me and he.
Yannick Pilgrim, he went George's too.
He played football and thing too. Was a striker for the team, right? And so it had one or two little local competition, like one in Arima, two in Arima, as a matter of fact, by Fifth Element, and which part of the living room is, before living room was living room. And I had to write a song for a competition. I just hear Adam radio, I say, Yannick, let you finish write this song now, dog. Right? So we sit down at night, and this was the night before the competition, dog. I sit up, night before they do,
so they write that song.
We write that song the night before, dog. The night before, dog, before the audition. I went on. Sing it up, and that's where the whole Chinese thing kind of start. Chinese was a dancehall song, you know. That was not soca. That was a dancehall song originally.
You say you mix the soca.
There's when so but in UB days now, I do the same thing, singing it and thing, doing my little vibes, building a little my whole character and thing, because I had people used to call me Chynee in UE, like when I went UE and thing now.
But why did they call you Chynee in UE?
But that is the name I went by. That is the name I went by. That is when I started building now. That when I started building now.
You start to go into the Chinese.
Yeah, the whole thing where I might have a shoot with some little dragon and thing on it, and had the hat and thing. Yeah, that one I went full now. And after that now, I met Spine. Big up to Spine. Holy House Production. That is the studio that he had back then. Yeah. Right, Zig Boy. Me and he where he come and he produced the soca version. So that when I say I mix the soca and the dancehall.
So Spine produced that
Spine produced the song.
Yeah, big up
Spine, man, you don't know. Yeah. And that is after that now, straight to soca, sir.
Yeah.
And boy, the rest is history, dog. The rest is history.
Off camera, you tell me that you went to like 2 auditions before the audition.
Yeah, boy.
And you thought you wasn't ready.
Right. So here what happened? This soca star 2. This is when the whole thing was pumping and all sorts of people now started hearing about Synergy TV, Soca Star, want to be a star and thing.
Come on.
I come on there now, Soca Star 2. I go and leave my home, reach any line, and for some reason, like, I didn't feel our vibes, boy. I didn't feel our vibes. I don't something tell me. And funny enough, I had a different song I was going to sing.
Yeah.
I had a song called Find a Band.
You remember the song?
Find a Band?
Yeah.
Find a band, tell my brother, I find a band, tell my sister, I find a band, go and reach your destination. Yeah, what you mean, find a band, yeah. And that's not the first story by itself, if you want to hear that, but that's actually a true story. I write a song of a true story, yeah? Me and Alex Bridgen went in town, and you know, like back in them days, you had to have a band to get drinks and things now. So, we just chilling, you know, we see, take a drink, give you a drink, give you a rum and coke and thing there. And I go now, I watch now, I find a friggin' band on the ground, dog. And them days was
find a band.
Find a band, dog.
I mean, find a band.
Well, I mean, what I mean, that is how it starts. So, find a band. Them days was Poison. If you know what Poison, that was one of the biggest bands in Trinidad, right? Yeah. So we find a purple one now. We walk into the streets now. Yeah. And dog, we just looking for that friggin' band. When you find the band now, I say, hey, give me 2 stars there, give me 2 stars, give me 2 Romanco, I tell them we drinking more drinks. Anyways, but that is song I had back then. But then, I say, boy, I ain't feeling it. Going back in Soca Star 3, get the same vibes.
See, so you're saying,
same vibes.
Going back the next year.
Going back the next year, dog. Stand up in our line.
The same song?
Nah,
next song, you know.
Could be the same. I can't remember right now. Could be the same final one. Could be something else.
Could be,
but I just wasn't feeling it, dog. But I feel as though probably like when I went back the following year, I just feel like I was ready, boy. Because all them time I was performing in UE. Right. I was in this sport events and I was building my confidence now. When I reached there now, I any line here, I'm a little Chinese and thing, yeah. And I walk in there, the cameraman, when it was my turn to go inside, the cameraman say, hey, just cross that road there and just walk back for the camera. So I say, alright, so I walk back, I tell them there, all kind of antics for them too.
Yeah, show business.
Yeah, show business, dog. And
so you come back there and making you the star, right?
I mean even sing yet. I was like, but I mean,
image is everything.
And confidence, dog.
Image, correct.
Proper things. Yeah. When I went inside, it was Paul Richards, Carol Jacobs, Carl Beaver. I do my audition and them they say right. Yeah. On to you next. come. Yeah. Next round, you know. And that is how the whole Chinese thing built from back then to Soca Star. That is how it turned.
So as you say, you felt like you wasn't ready
before, yeah, boy, yeah.
But as what really made you feel like, alright, I really feel I could do this thing now? I mean, twice you went and you turned back, you know?
Yeah, boy,
so the third time for you to say, nah, boy, I feel I have it, boy. Yeah. What exactly it was you felt like you had it?
I just had that kind of intuition, boy. Like, I had that kind of... So, like, how to explain this, boy? You know, sometimes when an artist, let me say he write a song, he go in studio and record it. And let me say, sometimes when you're singing your song, like, you say you're singing your song in your house, right? You ain't just singing your song, you know. You ain't just reusing your song, you know. But you actually picture in your brain, like you're picturing a whole environment you performing.
The art of it.
You're picturing the art of it, though. You ain't just singing a song to yourself. Nah. You actually seeing people like imagery and stuff in your head. Like, you're painting it. Dog, I might paint that picture a million times in my damn head, though. Serious. I paint that picture a million times in my head.
But the thing is, they say you write the song the night before the audition.
Oh no, that was when I was a youth in when I do the local thing audition now.
Where's that?
That was when I was performing in an audition in Arima. That was back in the day.
Oh, that was the song.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Soca Star song. When you say write this song,
remember it was an old song. It was an old tune too now. It was a dancehall tune.
Yes. I remember you tell me.
Yeah.
It was dancehall first. Right.
I when I write it at a dancehall, right? And that is when I do that in night.
So you went into audition. What audition was this?
That was it was something called some local talent show they had up in that year, and they started.
And you write the song for that the night before.
The night before, me and my brother Yannick,
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I went to that.
So you say intuition or you were painting the picture basically. I painted
that whole picture in my head, and I just feel like this is my time, this is my time. So and I don't say that it's had a lot of work to do. It had a lot of remember with competition now.
Yeah.
Like I just say like your worst competition is yourself. Cause whatever you do on a stage, cause you don't make you or break, you know. You can't study the other man.
Correct.
You can't study he or the other player. What you doing and things.
It's
what you
doing.
It's what you singing and how you react to how you engage the crowd now.
So, and to me that applies to life on a whole.
Yeah.
You have to focus on what you
doing exactly.
Sometimes you look at the next man. Dropping points, brother.
Yeah, of course. All the time. Yeah. So from wrong to wrong, I had to try and get other ideas. And I must say big up to one of my real good brethren was Cleveland Bradford. This is the man who he was like the kind of driving force too now.
Right.
Like he helped me with like help me bring out ideas and stuff now. Creativity, stuff to do in performances. Stage show.
Because about 10-15 minutes on the stage, so you have to accumulate that time right.
Cleveland Bradford was the fella who was fighting on stage too. And he's a natural dancer now. So certain things he was doing and things is like routine. That we have to rehearse something too. And so from wrong to wrong, it's just like trying to get more and more ideas. But all in time, my confidence was building. And it's not only that too. Let me tell you one important thing. You see, when you focus on just trying to win, half of the times, you just tend to fail. You want to win, but if you focus on it too much, you cannot leave all the aspects where you're trying to engage, you can get people happy and that is what it's about. It's entertainment now.
Having fun with it, same.
Yeah, they have fun with the horse. I have real fun, dog.
Now you could see that. Like if it was when I look at you in soca for the first time, it used to come off natural, boy. It used to feel like this man. Why, like you seen everybody else on the competition fighting to win. You're seeing that. And Chynee just coming out and and you're doing what?
Nobody doing that shit.
Nobody doing that. So, and then those two, that wasn't the thing. The thing wasn't to really be that now. The thing was to be like what you were seeing, the Marshalls. Everybody trying to be a star. You know, and shine. Chynee coming out in this Chinese heritage energy, brother. This monk energy. You was monk before the monk. You understand? I tell you, you was monk before the monk. And kill them off. But when you know, so when you go through the auditions now and the people give the thumbs up and they say, use the man. And you're going into that first show and you get that first forward. What I was like. Seeing that, you know, this Chinese art that I bring, this idea.
The idea, It was a euphoria of emotions, boy. I just couldn't really, I can't pinpoint and I say, like, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to do more now. You know? And I was just real happy that it was accepted too now. Like, I had no idea what I didn't want to say I had no idea, but I just know that, you know, something would have come out of it.
You had plenty of support.
I had a lot of support too. George's team, back in the full 100, there was like in almost every
that next thing with George's too.
Yeah, boy.
But when I was in Soca Star, Voice Day. 3/4 the amputated. It's all the George's people. Hey. 3/4 of amputated is St. George's.
Big up George's.
How you go beat a George's, man?
It was tough.
All the George's men on. Are you unfair, boy?
I big up my brother Mustang. Rest in peace. Like, he was an artist on the show too, and he's a man too. He had his support dread from point 4 to them. And them coming and see me performing and then dancing and saying that.
Yeah, you are everybody look. You are everybody look.
Boy, it was just real fun. Like I was excited to be going on to the next round, and I just was excited and just trying to gather more ideas and thoughts and things. And that's when the whole radio and the whole motor come and think coming out. Dog, I as a man watch real Bruce Lee movie and thing. And I, to be honest, I don't have much Chinese heritage.
Yeah.
Like as I say, I never met my grandfather. I never met any family on my grandfather's side.
Yeah.
Who knows? I probably are a real family, and I just never met them now. But my Chinese heritage was watching Bruce Lee and Jet Li, and them all them kind of Enter the Dragon and things. That was my heritage growing up though.
You used to see yourself in them kind of people, like Bruce Lee and Jet Li, and you used to see yourself in.
What do you mean? Like in what way?
Like you used to look up to them in that
way.
What do you mean? Like that was your
vibes.
That was your vibes.
Well, I mean, who didn't used to watch an action movie back in the day?
I mean, there's some people who would love that. Like there was a lover that, or it was just a.
Nah, I used to like them thing, boy.
Like I like that.
I mean, I go and play them and watching little kung fu and
kick up and thing, yeah.
You, my master is better than your master, and we will get our revenge. Dog, you didn't used to like them thing, boy. So I grew up watching them thing, and that was all I really knew now, boy. I didn't know no Chinese. Like I just learned a little bit of Chinese just by watching Google or something. How to say thank you and like I think I say something in the finals. Ni hao ma, RV4 star. That was the quote text now. Yeah, ni hao ma, RV4 star.
I remember you.
That kind of shit, boy. Yeah. But it was real fun, boy. It was real fun. It was real natural fun. No kind of fighting up and thing and all kind of thing. The whole cast was good too. All the other artists had a real talent, and we just had a kind of good vibe with each other too. Now we were trying to help each other now too. You know, it was just all around real good, boy. Real good. Can't complain, you know.
Yeah, man. So going through the paces of soca style, you know, first day, well, first performance, second performance, you know, semi-finals, you're going.
It has some top ones in between, boy. I can't freestyle. When I put out there,
at times when I had to freestyle.
I had to freestyle, dog. It had a time out. This next fella, he was in Soca boy, Kimbo Sozano. I think he was in Soca here, and he came back, but he was a producer in our run, and he had like a rhythm. He had a rhythm where you had to Kimbo Sozano. Yeah, he came and he collaborated with Synergy.
Right.
And I think it was Shabumi Entertainment, that was the name of his company, right? And for that run, you had to freestyle and a rhythm that he brought to the table now.
Right.
And it just so happened that one of the songs I was writing before is a song called Chynee Shop now. I tell you, I write real shit for this now. There's a song called Chynee Shop. When they bring you rhythm, it's my turn to freestyle now. When you freestyle, I sing it up for your song.
And you're still mashing.
I said they want the fried chicken, they want the good chow mein, give them the rice and I give them the good in. Me, you go, them girl like a browning when they come to my Chinese shop. I'm like, yeah, boy, that's Saturday, boy, but I can't freestyle, but that one of my weak points. I go bust on the spot.
So, like we talk about the semi-finals.
The semis, boy.
I think the semis was when you really make your name. Like when you come out in the radio and so.
Yeah, boy, dog, boy.
Talk about that.
Well, yeah, as a youth, you like video game, Pyong little Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and thing. My brother Marcus Valentine and people used to mistake he for me and all kind of thing. But them time when me Pyong in a real game and thing, and the ideas came to me. Either me or Prophet, my brethren, and he was like, we had to come big, boy. So let me develop this character even further now. So they say, boy, let me do a raiding outfit, let me do a thing where we could, you know, do what kind of thing now. And so I went by a tailor. I had a picture that I print out a rating, and the tailor, I think it's Sive in St. James. He ended up like making that whole idea. He bring it to life now, boy. You understand? So with that now, we had the outfit, but he had to come with a little more theatrics, a little more theater now. So them timings I was saying like it has some fella who he wanna come and test Chynee now. But I saying my wine is better. Then you want so right through this imaginary character now. So I say right now, we had to bring this man on stage and let he and Chynee fight now. You understand? So my brethren Bradford now, who was the fella who said more now, my brethren, he ended up being the next fella. What name him boy? Black Ryu.
Black Ryu.
Black Ryu. If you go on YouTube and they watch that video, you catch real kids.
That video went viral some days ago. That video come back out from some way. Somebody post back that and that gone.
Boy, so Raiden now or Chynee fighting Black Ray on stage, and then we end up doing that kind of thing where like he go to Kaufman, so you do a kind of it was real. The only thing I didn't do for that performance, you know, Raiden just go. That's the only dog.
If you get to that,
but all I had to do was take off the lights, get two men in a black outfit, and then put but anyhow, that's why it's just real fun, just trying to get ideas and just.
But after that performance. That was when I think that was the Chynee brand Righty. That specific performance.
That performance.
That was what everybody would remember.
Boy.
That's a nostalgic feeling. As I say, that video went viral again the other day. Because people was like, well, you remember this? People like to forget about it.
KG, it didn't have nothing I did not do in that performance. I do acting team, acting theatrics. I do kung fu fighting. I had the crowd saying, when I say wet like you, say water, wet like water. I had them doing, raise the door. I do all kind of things in that performance. And then I have nothing I can do again.
Idols, as I say, as a student at the game. So I just literally look at things to learn and a lot of times when I hold them a little meds and things, I just type up Chynee soca star performance and I swear on that line to you, bro. And I just tell you this because we on my show. I swear to you. I just look at that for inspiration, like, boy, look at this craftsmanship. This is talent. You know that kind of way?
And like even for me, Dred, like for me, like looking back at it now, to do all them things in one performance is probably one of the hardest things to do, you know. And actually play it off and actually and had the crowd moving though. Like that literally was something
that's
like
one of the best soca star performances
ever. But then on the finals though. I mean, I want to beat my chest on that thing.
Ever.
It was my best performance.
I think like when voice and all, you know, I want to talk for voice, but I think like the whole take and wine on a alien thing, he was inspired by the Chynee flick.
Who knows?
I'm telling you, I know that. I just observe everything and the patterns of things now. He and all was inspired. I know that. If he was say that, he was inspired by that. He was the first man to come in soca. Think about it. Let me go up the line. Fireball.
You
know the kind of artist Fireball is, right? His strength was his vocals.
Singing vocals.
Second was Umi, right?
Umi Mancano, right?
Umi was like Usher.
Gives man.
Third was who? Metro.
I think it was Blue and OG or something.
Right.
It was but I
so,
can't remember
Blue and OG.
Them tied first. Fourth was me.
Fourth was you. Right. Fifth was Metro,
and then
sixth was Rasta, and seventh was Voicey. When you think about it, Take Our Wine on an Alien and Chynee is the only two things there that can be same. Right?
It's true.
I'm telling you. So you inspire that vibe. I say that's one of the best soca star performances ever.
And I say, for me, I just focus on the crowd, focus on the entertainment, and just go out and have fun.
So after the semi-finals, you know who's going to win. Like, be real. Don't tell me what.
Alright, so here what happened, right? Remember, I tell you, your worst competition is yourself, right?
Okay.
So, honestly, it was mine to win, it was mine to lose, right? We had our plans in order. We had, I remember you had to sing with a performer and thing. You had to sing two songs. You had to sing your song. KFC, boy. KFC, yeah. I wake up and turn over with this one. Dog, that one. I wish I could find the video for that one.
You don't have that video?
I might have it somewhere. I
do appreciate it. I find like it have a lot of prime moments that happened in our culture. Like it had soca style, it had party time, it had caravan, it had scouting for talent.
Need more.
And
Bring them back.
And only that, you can't even go on YouTube and find these moments now. I find like the people who was responsible for them things, like when they drop the ball.
They fall off, boy.
When they drop the ball.
Fall off, bring it back, So like in our finals now, like we had a little plan that we wanted to achieve too. And like everything just kind of went in play now. But as I said, the semi-finals was the best. I couldn't, the most I could do was just try to expand on that. But then how much extra I could do. So it all depends. But so it all depends on is mine to win or is mine to lose. One thing I could remember in that final that could make me lose. One thing I could remember. So I had a hype man in the crowd now. One of my brothers, Darwin from Georgia too now. he's a man telling me, when I'm performing, he's telling me, Chynee jump, he will catch you.
You jump?
I said, no. You remember when Kimba jump in the crowd?
And fall?
No, it's Kimba boy, it's who boy? One of them artists in soca, sir.
Yeah.
Jump and let me catch him in the crowd, but you know, coming second, he fall in second place.
Yes.
I finished my performance on stage, brother.
Yeah.
Me going through that boy. I said, yeah, I finished it. But everything was real proper. Like, all the artists, they performed to the best. 645. Chynee Barbie, big up to Chynee Barbie.
Yes.
Yeah, them was a new too.
Chynee Barbie, yes.
Chynee Barbie, she had one of the best voices in Trinidad.
Correct, yeah.
I wish you could do an interview with her, you know, because
yeah.
she's an amazing singer, amazing
Barbie,
singer.
big up Chynee Barbie,
yeah, boy. Sandra Samara, yeah. So, yeah, as I say, boy, it was mine to win, and like I just went out there, do what I had to do, and stay on stage.
So, I asked me the same question, right?
Yeah.
While you was in Soca Star,
Yeah.
it had people like in the industry coming to you with any types of like, Chynee, come and rock with my crew, boy, or come and rock with my band, boy, or
Boy,
sign this contract, boy, or anything like that?
the only thing I can remember mostly is KMC, boy. Like after I did that little song with KMC, when he had to sing a song with him, and he probably saw like a little spark too now.
Right.
And I must say big up to KMC, boy, because like he would have said, hey, Chynee, what you doing? We gonna do a rehearsal, so and so, come through. He would encourage me to come through. It had a few events I performing, like that year for Soca, so I performing a good bit of events actually. And some of them he was there performing, and seeing that I already had my kind of vibes with the band, he said, well, come through and perform with the band, so I get to perform with live band rather than on the tracks, you know. So he was one, probably one or two people in Synergy. How to say, boy, the video that was done, proper video, dog. Synergy do a proper video. Fluke, big up to Fluke. He's a Canadian who was down here. He was working with Synergy at the time.
Yeah, I remember that.
If you go on YouTube and you find that video now, proper dog. Like
video,
the man had me doing all kind of thing. Like remember Gladiator when the man was walking and he had the hand in the bush in the floor. The man made me do all kind of drama like that.
That was real
bad. Real bad. Yeah. So like things like that. I got to perform with Marshall and I say Marshall, the man he do right by me in terms of let me perform I get to perform Marshall Monday though. And one or two other events. After that Marshall Monday, I performed with Marshall and Lunge on the same stage. And to me, like after that performance, like what else I could do, boy? Like that was everything happened so fast.
Yeah. To come back here, reach to the top. Just like Umi, as I say, same thing with Umi, or they come from Soca Star and kind of like hit the ceiling
real fast.
Too fast.
Put your head around
too fast. And all they probably didn't even, I sure you and all probably didn't even realize days how it would have been.
I never thought that would have been so way. Yeah, boy.
So kind of shock you.
It was shocking because I didn't really get a chance to really grow after Soca Star, like grow naturally and learn more about the business, more about what it takes to be an artist, what it takes to be consistent, about writing songs, about different things like that now. So the most I got was like those grand performances now. Like IUP, performing IUP, I think Wasafet, all kind of fet I performing, licensing, and even Soca Monarch, performing Soca Monarch as under KMC band.
Actually, I'm glad you're saying something like this, right? Because let me tell you why I'm glad you're saying this. A lot of youths just look at the show, right? And a lot of youths who coming into the industry, they have this mindset where if a man put them on a stage, they go boss. So they're begging promoters to perform in big party and this. But you just said, right? What Chynee just said, right? Chynee say, I was going to perform on all these big stages, but I didn't get chance to grow as an artist. That is the most important part of your career. The most important stage of your career is where you learn.
What you learn.
You know, you learn everything slowly. So when you do reach to the top, you could You know, boy, capitalize
Yeah,
off
yeah.
a certain thing.
No.
So you come out as soca star and met at the pelt you on these big stages, and you just did.
I just have to do it. I have to go and perform.
You probably didn't even have the structure wrong here.
Yeah.
To say, well, alright, they what we going and do. You probably was making them decisions on your own.
Yeah. Well, me and my brethren.
Well, I mean, on your own, basically.
Yeah.
So while you was in soca star, right? Because this is what does baffle me, Chynee. Because I mean, I just want to dig into the real thing.
Right.
You know, because there's talk about, Chynee was on soca star, Chynee perform, Chynee make an impact, but it has so many things deep down.
Yeah.
You as this talented artist, putting on this theater, putting on this show, making this impact as this difference in the culture. Everybody trying to be the same.
Same thing.
And you come with this different vibes.
Yeah.
Nobody who had a certain type of stature come behind you and hold on to you, boy. I mean, see that and say this is goal, boy. Let me push this, boy. Nobody, boy.
I mean, to be honest, boy, KG, boy, like how I grow now, like as a kind of person where if certain things like that don't happen, I wouldn't really want to fault it on nobody now. I go still be at like up to this day. I still be at fault now.
But I just want to know, like, because the reason I'm asking that is because I am a person who does help a lot of artists today.
Yeah, serious.
Right? Today, you know, all them Trinidad youths and them down to artists like Voice, you know, Nessa Preppy, a lot of artists I help because I had the power to help them. Right? I had a camera, I had a studio. I had certain things, right? So when you see Trinidad and all these things, you want to know where it come from. Because it had men like me and other men too who kind of hold on to diamonds now. So when we see diamonds, we hold on to it one time, right? You was if I was your age back in them days, Chynee, look how I link you. You know why I link you today? Because I doing a podcast and I know you's a diamond. So I grab you one time and say, hey, put the light on he, put the camera on he. And you see how the dog conducting the interview already. He done bringing the vibes. He is a diamond. So that's why I be baffled as in nobody never see you as a diamond and hold you by Chynee.
I never really get that experience, but like I
real, boy?
Nah, boy. I probably had one small conversation with I didn't even know the fella good. It's somebody who's a manage Roy K band, boy. I had one small conversation with him. It wasn't long, and that was it, boy.
That real way.
That was it, yeah. But I never.
That's the problem, boy.
Yeah, and honestly, I wish things could have been different.
That's the problem by Chynee, boy. That's the problem.
Up to this
madness.
Day. Up to this day.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, up to this day, I just still wish I had like a little mentor, boy. Somebody to kind of, they even bound to like give me nothing. Let's give me some advice. Let me learn,
and we used to rarely see that, like even in soca star on the whole, we used to see like all these artists winning these competitions, and sometimes they used to call it the soca star curse. They used to say like once you win soca star.
But don't get me wrong, I invited you and that female Synergy. They still had a part to play.
Of course, yeah.
You understand? The whole TV, it kind of bypass radio. So
because Synergy real push,
Synergy real push,
yeah.
So I mean, pick up the Synergy same way. But at the same time, like I didn't have that kind of, as they say, that kind of mentorship in them times. I had no vision.
I just had a vision, bro, God. But you had the vision. You done create something there that was
it was never
spectacular, you know. But as I always say, an artist could be an artist. That is your job, to create art. And it takes somebody who understand the business, understand how to do that.
Yeah, boy, and it's a hard business too. It's a hard business.
You can't think about making business moves and think about writing a song and think about planning a performance. You can't do that. So I would have think that a man like you, Chynee, and that is why I just question, like if people is getting intimidated in this country, you know when they see certain types of art now.
I want to say maybe like if it was a cross reference with dancehall and Jamaica, right? When Vice Carter come down here perform, right? He bringing about 5 or 6 artists with him. Correct. Bounty Killer and them fellas, same thing.
Them traveling alone at no time.
I'm not saying some of the artists here don't do it. You might have 1 or 2 artists. I think KMC, he had bring on Jungle, Diamond Cuts, a few other artists. Marshall might have do his thing in his own way, you know. Things could have been done better. Of course, we always wanted to be done better, right? But it really was a missed opportunity with the youth who was growing, who had the talent to really help them flourish now. And maybe it's an intimidation, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a business where they just want to hold that coin for themselves. I don't know. I didn't really care about the coin. I just want to perform, though.
Wanted to create.
I just wanted to create, perform, entertain, and make people have a good time, though. That was my mission back in the days. And I probably just didn't know how to develop it after.
I think it was too humble. Because you come off as a real humble fella.
Yeah, well, I know sometimes they say you had to be a jackass.
You come off like it was never. I can't even picture a Chynee being cocky. You know, Chynee living in that moment. And you know, I never even see you play that role out there. Like, you know, you win soca star and you get the can. Chynee was always Richard Valentine.
You were feeling yes.
So you feel like you was too humble. You feel like you never pushing, like, as they say, closed mouths don't get fed and all these things. You think that was your problem? You were just too humble in an industry where it are wolves.
Yeah, that's a good question too, because learning from, like, you always hear Bungie talking about how you had to be kind of rough to make it here now.
Right.
He was talking about that now. And you had to, like, step your foot in a radio station and say, hey, play my tune.
You had to be bold. Yeah.
But naturally, like, that is just not my personality now.
Yeah.
How I grew up, you know, like, you know, whatever you get, whatever God get, you're grateful now, boy. Even if you don't have nothing, you understand? You still be grateful for life now.
Yeah.
Like my father, he worked hard to reach. He helped a lot of people too. You understand? So I just grew up in a kind of thing where you ain't really had to, like, be fighting each other down and all kind of thing now, boy. So that wouldn't really be my natural play now. Not saying that I expect somebody to come and help me, you know. Not that at all, you know. Yeah. But that just wasn't me to already go and be that kind of, And I'm not saying I don't have it too, but I just kind of, I just prefer to just be calm now, boy.
Well, but I mean, as you say, your goal was to entertain the people, and you know, and that is what you do, bro. You know, the people and them. I could never forget them times, but as I say, I swear to you, bro, I'm not even lying to you. I just go back and I just watch that performance for inspiration. I put on my headphones so I can hear the bass properly, everything. You understand? Because them things is what inspire me by Chynee, boy. You understand? So I had to get your flowers.
I really appreciate that, man.
But we have more to talk about. But before we get into that, let me just take a little break and we'll come back.
I don't know.
Boom. Yeah, man, back again. So we talk about the early beginnings, you know, we talk about the soca star vibes, you know, the nostalgic times.
Yeah, for sure.
But as I say, you know, people just talk about the soca star curse. Like once you win soca star, it's like, you can't break the chains of winning soca star. Right? When soca star came to an end, Chynee kind of slightly disappear. I don't like to say men disappear. Why I don't like to say men disappear.
Say it as it is, though.
No, but why I don't like to say that? Because I am an artist, same way too, and I understand how it does go. Sometimes you have your highs, you have your lows. Sometimes you're still playing out music, but people just didn't see it. They know. You understand? Because you're playing yourself all day. And I could see that you're a humble fella. You know, mix up man. You know, so. Your thing will be a little different now, right? You don't need star boy thing too much, right? So let me not call it a curse. But for some strange reason, people want to see what's going on with the soca artists them, what's going on with the soca star artists them. And a lot of them just vanish.
Yes, want to know what is going on.
What going on with Chynee after soca?
Well, boy, first
of all, you win the car, right?
The car.
I still had the car. You still had the car? What kind was? A Terrios? You wanted that Terrios? But I wanted that Terrios.
You vote on thing,
For Chynee? Nowadays I young.
Money to vote and thing.
But I was supporting Chynee as the guy. But you still had the car?
I still had the car. I had to fix it. I had to just take it up a little bit.
So you never sell that car?
That's my first car, dog. That's my first car, yeah. I fed up drive people car. I get my car, I was like, this mine, dog. Happy day. Nostalgia.
So let me start it.
Yeah.
So you win.
I win, yeah.
You drive out the venue with your giant suit. So
you
you have license already?
Before you go to that, I must say one thing. You see when I won on stage, right? And automatically, they just hand me the mic now. One thing, like Chynee Barbie, who came second place, I feel like she was robbed that chance already to talk and give thanks and, you know, like say, well, thank you to everybody. Because all the other people who got their places, right, third, fourth, fifth and thing, they get a chance to talk now. But like, how things happen so fast, I mean, Chynee Barbie didn't really get a chance to really like give back that time, even though she comes second now. And I must say, that's the only thing that... And at that point in time,
years pass and the man still studying that.
Nah, boy, nah.
That could tell you the kind of fella the man really is, remember that,
Nah. I just mean real that way, because she on her work her too. She come out in a whole box with a Chynee Barbie like a Barbie doll thing.
Oh, you still talk to them?
I just talk to her no one again. But she's a big artist too. Big up to Chynee Barbie, man. But yeah, so after that now, like, the car, I won the car. I had some funds, but them funds come in a real good time, though.
How much money?
I think it was 30,000. But you know what happened, right?
Yeah.
My father, he ended up damaging, he waste now. He's a man play football for real years. Up to 65 years he played football. Yeah. And at that time, he tried to score a friggin' goal from half line. Match now start, This man going on trying to kick 65 years old. Going on damage the friggin' hit,
I don't know.
My father has to do that surgery that same year though. It just so happened that money was coming in to like God say, hey, bless you with that. They're my pops, much respect to my pops, he raised me. Did the man who raised me though. So I say, I kind of, contribute and give him something. So that enough going towards that, right? I had so much funds to do like little recording and stuff. I'd link up with another past soca contestant from a different show. Oh gosh, I forget his name right now, but he should me entertainment. He used to work with I can't remember the name right now.
If I get my hand, I go now.
Madmen Productions.
Madmen?
So he put me onto Madmen Productions to work with them, right? Mind you, they charged me 7,000 for that song though. Plenty more.
Which song?
So the song I wanted to do with them was...
Oh, you're talking about a song that you did after Soca Star?
Yeah, after Soca Star. Right. It's after so. The song that I wanted to do with them was a song that I wrote. Okay, remember that time when I was singing with KMC band and thing now? So it was a song called I Love Carnival. I wrote the song. And I was like, I want to do this song, but I want to do a collab with KMC now. I didn't know what has happened between them, maybe if they had any kind of issues, but he just kind of say, one of the producers there say, nah, they want to work it, they want to do that song now. But I felt as though like that would be the song to kind of help take off my career even further now. And it was a collaboration with a bigger artist too now. I ended up doing another song, alright, which wasn't really my best. A song called Chop Chop. And it wasn't a good production. Like, well, no, sorry, I would say it was a good production musically, but the song itself wasn't good. And I figured that was probably my first error that I made now. So if I had a proper...
What, your follow-up? Say, it felt like your follow-up?
Yeah, that follow-up was weak though, weak. I can tell you that. I mean, straightforward.
But why you released it if you thought it was weak?
It's what I had at the time. That's what I had at the time.
And again, if you had guidance, you probably might not make that mistake.
I would not make that mistake, but that was one of the things that happened.
Right.
And them timings, I still kind of try to do like little performances to kind of keep my head, be present and thing. After that now, follow up to the next year, work with a couple of other producers. They did one or two other songs, and that is where kind of like, I didn't feel like as though that I could have been consistent now, and it just kind of fall off, gradually it's kind of fall off. But I did work with a few other producers. I work with Mill Beats. We did a song called Meditate on the Bumper. Same kind of shiny vibe. Yeah, that was a good production. Big up to Mill Beats.
That was a nice song.
Big up to Mill Beats, dog. Mill Beats invited me to do he invited me on a rhythm. Me, Simba, a couple of other artists, his sister. I did a song, I did a reggae song. You can find that on YouTube. A song called one-way street. We actually get a kind of sing and thing too. Bring up my vocals. Or maybe even come and do backups some you know.
Yeah, maybe some
backups for the song and thing, boy. Yeah, man. Real talent, yeah, boy. Yeah. So I did that. What else I did, boy? I did that. I was doing music. I was always doing music.
Yeah.
You know, and then after a while, like with that, and trying to balance life on the regular too, because you had to work too.
Yeah.
If I ain't ready making that household name, I can't afford to pay my bills and things, so I have to work.
So when you was so after Soca Star, when you was doing all these productions and things,
yeah,
what you was doing to push your brand, as in you were just releasing your songs, you were just like emailing it to the radio station.
Yeah, boy, usual thing, because especially if you already know people.
So at that time, you was confused, like you were trying to figure out.
I trying to figure it out.
Like how to do this thing.
Yeah, because
so you had no management or anything them did.
Nah, I didn't have
so
no
you win Soca Star and still you and had.
My brethren was kind of, my same brethren from Soca Star, he was kind of helping out. But then after a while, I don't know,
Chynee,
I just trying to.
I don't understand this. You telling me this and you trying to tell me that nobody never see you. Because I mean, Trinidad is a place where you have a lot of opportunists, right?
Opportunists,
you have a lot of people who like to see the diamonds and grab them. Sometimes they spoil the career, but that is the place we from. And you trying to tell me,
boy,
like, what it was about you, like you was hiding from people or something.
I don't know, boy. I mean,
you wasn't in any way like what you was doing after Soca Star. You was just home, like what it was.
Well, I mean, I come out and like as I say, when I had performances, when I had opportunities, I take them. I come out. Maybe I wasn't out there every night.
You wasn't a man where you feel like network. You wasn't that kind of guy. So after you get the crown, right? You know some people would win a competition like that, and the first thing they might do after is they will start to mingle.
The
mafia.
You know.
You know. There was that
the mafia. Boy. Nah.
You wasn't doing that.
Nah, I wasn't mingling though. It's only after the fact. I kind of understand the term networking. You know, but naturally, like I wasn't a person to really go and force myself on nobody now. You know, and then the whole mafia thing now, like you know, it have a little stigma too now. So I didn't really want to stigmatize myself with that. Like
you didn't want to stigmatize yourself like, with the mafia.
It have pros and cons.
What do you mean?
I never song and foolish by saying certain things.
No, be real.
So it's like they might say, well, so if you with so and so, you're just like you're spending money or like what you're saying, like okay, in order to get a song play on the station, you have to pay this amount of money or that or that. Like I didn't feel as though like that is not something I would do now, and I don't want to be seen that way too now.
So them days when you was doing your thing, that was the time of that.
I don't know. Who knows?
If you had to get your song played.
How you getting it played?
Right, how you getting it played?
If not, I don't know. But I never did it. All I used to do was just write the usual thing. You get an email address. You talk to thing, and just forward and so you probably walk by the station, drop off a CD. That is all I know at the point in time, man. Me, you know, like probably like if I used to mingle and thing, it would have been better. Who knows? But I still feel as though like it would have seen as though like I don't know, like it's a kind of behind the door kind of thing. That's not me. I not on that. I not on that.
You wouldn't come in this thing for that.
No, I come into basically just send me the right direction, teach me how to do it proper. Let me learn proper. Right? I ain't going through no backdoor thing to try and make it now, boy. It ain't right, and it ain't not right. You ain't learning nothing from doing that too. I mean, so, but who knows? Maybe that's my thinking was off. I don't know.
But looking at who you are today, right? It has anything that you would have do different because you say that ain't not me. But at the same time, just looking back, you know.
I wish I had a little more mentorship, boy. I wish I had that. Like I wish I had somebody to guide me, as they say. Like and a manager would be perfect. A manager to say, well, okay. Even if you had to pull strings, you do the right way now, boy. But at the end, I still get an opportunity to grow, right? Like know what kind of songs to come out with, what kind of beats, what producers to work with, build a home studio, them kind of things. Things that I know now. I wish I had known back then.
Because you wasn't thinking about that them days. You didn't think about building no studio.
And music expensive.
Correct.
You go a producer, like them big name producer now. If you had I didn't even know like Red Boys and them fellas and price and them probably like
40, 50,000.
That's I didn't have money to spend on music back then, but if I had somebody who say, hey, right, I have a studio, come, let me do some work, let me paint some work. I there every night. I put in work.
Yeah.
Because that's what I know. I know how to create. Just as I say,
Yeah.
I know how to create. Give me opportunity to create.
Yeah.
And I will be creating. No,
Yeah.
I will be writing. I will work with writers or whoever it is, and I will get the music done, and we could build on to the next level now. But it didn't happen that way. I spent 7,000 on a track that didn't make no sense.
Yeah. Wow.
No disrespect to the producers. They do their part.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't have a proper guy. I didn't know what to do then.
Now,
So,
when you think about it, them days when you talking about it, like before social media and
Social
TikTok
media
and all these things.
you had to hit the streets, dog.
How we are bossing?
You had to hit the streets.
How we are bossing?
I had a point in time. I went by, you know them fellas with the music box on them?
Yeah.
I went in town, I say, hey, let's give me a little play here.
Because that was imitating music.
Right, let's give me a little play here. I beg man, all kind of thing.
Yeah.
I get a little forward on the streets, but that wasn't really like the amount that you need now, boy, to be consistent. So, but I just did what I could do, boy. With my limited knowledge, I just did what I could do. That's the thing. You know?
So, I will get in your mind a little bit, right?
Right, talk to me.
I like to get in the artist in mind,
Talk to
but
me,
I will be
talk to me.
truthful with me.
Talk to me.
You know, I will be truthful with the people too.
Yeah.
You go on in the soca star, you take the crown, you win a little money, you get a car, you have fame, you're proud of yourself, you know? You achieve something,
Yeah.
and then things start to slow down. What was your mindset at that time? Realizing that I reached the peak, and then things start to just, dilute.
Alright.
What was your mindset?
At that point in time, or like no, or fast forward, like
I mean,
both.
Nah, give me a mindset from when you start to realize, because as I will tell people, right, we who come up in competition know how it does feel to be in a competition. When you're in a competition, you just feel like all eyes on you. You feel like you is the main topic. You know, and you also feel like this competition is the gateway to success.
To success,
Because I heard the people be in the building making you feel, the cameras on you all the time, you're on the stage and the amphitheater, it's all kind of thing. The school children them days, calling your name. Dog, the full works. And we know how it does feel in those competitions. We just feel like soca stars. But then it started to slow down. The dream started to look like it started to fizzle away.
Started dwindle.
What was your mindset at that time?
What I can say, boy, is, and not to say to throw blame on, I don't throw blame on nobody. But I felt just dropped off, boy. I felt like it just dropped me off there. Like I just get dropped off, and I had to find my way now. And then after that now, I felt lost. Like I know what direction to go now, boy. And then after all the fame, glory, and which I don't really, I just not a fame person. Right? But after all of that, I felt like a failure though, and it hurt me. It really, even up to this day, I feel like I let real people down now. It does hurt me. I wish I could come back out and just say, like,
still hurt you today.
It is hurt me though.
Still live with regret.
I mean. I really wish I could have done better by the people who supported me. And again, apologies to everybody who was out there, doing the kung fu and thing, and just come out and wanted to see more. And it is what it is. And it is what it is. But I really wish I could have done better. I wish I could have done better. Not saying that in the following years I did try to redevelop myself. I tried to come out with a different type of persona, a different type of artist. I changed my name from Chynee to McCoy, right? McCoy, So McCoy, right? McCoy, yeah. So I tried to fast forward, like to kind of bridge that gap where Chynee still have a real love for music, hence the real McCoy, and pay back as a homage to the area where I'm from too now. And with that same thing too, like I just say, McCoy could be a character but with different faces. So like I'm still able to do that same kind of character thing, which was my niche at the point in time. And still have like a good song, a good performance, good little theatrics and thing. So I tried to redevelop myself. My first release was a song called Open the Border, which is actually a good soca. It's a good soca. And I did a few other songs. Then I did a song called All the Too Wicked. Alright, and the only little bit of success I got from that time was I managed to make it before COVID, 2020, Soca Monarch, I made it to the semi-finals of that. With that same change now. And that was the best that happened so far. Like with that whole change on it. But as I said before, like it was just kinda lost, like you know, like yeah, and that was really it. That was what 2011, 2010, 2011, going on to 2012, and that is when everything just kinda fizzled out. But yeah, you know.
I mean, I can only imagine, you know. I watching all there, and you know,
yeah, boy.
There's big artists, but to me, you know,
yeah, boy,
and to the youths, you know, and then as I say, all they vanish. But the people, always want to know, we're going with the artists and that kind of vibes. You know, people go start to say all kind of thing, all kind of rumors that pop out, man. They start to talk about your life, like if they know your life. So you know where those go. But today now, the Chynee today. Right? You still on the music?
Well, I still have the passion still there. The passion still there.
You still want to be an artist today?
I want to make like my contribution that I couldn't really do before. I want to try and still bring it back, right? And let's do it different. Because we're living at a different time, you know.
Yeah, true.
And I still have a lot more to offer, I feel.
But brother, now is your time, you know. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because that creative energy is what trending today. So like when you watch all them like all them comedians and them Junior Lee and this one, that one and that one, them doing the exact same thing what you've been doing, you know, coming and giving that creative, you know, like you do that all that Chynee man thing. You do that on TikTok today, Chynee. You're bad enough. I'm telling you, you know, you're bad enough.
Yeah.
So I think you should jump back out and do your thing.
So,
but here the thing, I'm gonna cut you, sorry.
Yeah, no.
But you tell me off camera that you're not really on the Chynee vibes again.
Yeah.
Why are you not on the Chynee vibes again?
No, I don't want a song like anyhow one thing. I mean, to be honest, I mean big up to the whole Chinese fraternity and thing, but I never really grew up in that whole kind of heritage now. And I think Chynee, even though it had a great impact, which I still don't even understand up to this day.
Yeah. But why you mean you don't understand? I mean you don't understand.
Why I never thought it was so big. Like I talking to people who meeting me now, like years after, like them telling me, I'm telling me, oh, he get the most flexing out off of that song. And like it was just a real good time, and I just feel as though like that time kinda passed now. And rather than come back with the same thing, it would be better to grow. To come out with something a bit more, I know, something different. And I have a lot to offer too, because I mean I love to sing. I grew up singing like R&B and reggae and thing. You know, of recent I've been doing like little covers and things. So like as I said before, like off camera, you're talking, I might do like little small events. Like if somebody know me personally and they say, right, I have a birthday party, I have a wedding thing, like this year I performing in 2 birthday parties. Right, and I perform live man with singing reggae covers and thing. And yes, I've been doing songwriting, so I do my own songwriting. I have a lot of music other than soca, Afrobeats, you know, different things. So I want to explore that.
But you put out those things.
So in the past, I would have taken a little hiatus, so a little break from the music. So I would be, at them time, I would have doing more songwriting. More songwriting. I would have released 1 or 2 songs in between, but like right now, I must say big up to Chynee Productions, M1 producer. We actually working on a little album right now, right? I have about at least 6 songs recorded already, and we're trying to do some more work now. But everything is a process. So like you can't just release a song now. You have a little music video behind it. You have to have something to promote it. You have to push it. You know, generally you have to push it on TikTok, social media, all them things now. So it does take time. For me, I want to get done, but I can't force it. I can't force it. You can't force music, John. You understand? Some people just feel as though you have a best song and you feel like it's a hit and thing, and you don't finish recording the song, you know, but you go on there now and same thing again, and you disappoint yourself now. So so I still have the dream, I still have the passion. I just trying to take my time and figure it out a little better, you know. So
if Chynee of today had to tell Chynee of last 15 years something, what you would tell him? What advice you would give to him? Be real.
Yeah, boy. Try and learn to write better songs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Try and learn. Yeah, that's one thing I would say. Try and learn to write better. That's learn. Yeah. Learn more. Find people who you could learn from. Like, you know, try and have a little vision. Think about what you want to do next few years now. And try and believe it towards that. Find a studio that's willing to work with you. Because that was one of the main things. Yeah. I can't spend 5 and 6 and 7,000 for one song. That's making no sense. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say, boy, young Chynee, go on, just talk to people. Try and network with some people now who willing to work with you. You know? And honestly, that's why I would have tell myself. And that's what I wish I could do that way. Like I wish the knowledge I have now. I wish I had it back then.
So you wish that you put yourself in the spaces that you were supposed to put. I think that's the only problem, Chynee.
Yeah, that probably was it.
Listening to you, talking to you, feeling your energy. I think that you only, I don't want to call it your downfall because at the end of the day, you're still alive, you're still health.
Yeah, life, health, and
God is good. And whatever you want to do, bro, you could leave here today and you could go home and you could say, bye, talk to KG day, boy. I feel like looking to jump back out and do my thing. And you could do your thing. I know that. It's just you, but I don't feel energy in the Chynee. You as a man, how to put it, boy? I don't want to say you remind me of myself, but we all have a certain energy that we just, you know, a certain frequency. Some people just vibrate on that. And I can already feel that you not rushing this life, and you ain't worried. You ain't worried, you know, but you're very talented. And I think that you have a lot to bring to the table.
I appreciate that, boy,
and I think that you shouldn't sleep on it. You're still young, you're older. But you're no old man.
I know old man yet.
You understand? No.
Nah.
So I believe, bro, and that's for me. I believe you should jump back out. I know you don't like the Chinese thing, you know.
That'll come different.
No. I don't think you should come different. I think you should revamp that. Because I telling you that have something in it, and we never even get the raw juice of Chinese. We get soca star Chinese. That's like if we did get soca star voice, take a wine on an alien, and that was the day. No, as I tell you, you and voice is the only two that come in the thing and make that type of impact. No wet man impact. Or you come with a creative impact, or you inspire youths to a level where I didn't even know if I could do what you do there. I didn't even know if I could do what voice do. You know, because all you had that different kind of vibe story, you know. So we have to look up to all you. That is why people just look up to you. People don't look up to you because you could just sing. People look up to you because you take this Chinese thing and you turn it into this thing and you know. So bro, and that come from my heart, bro. You understand? Push the thing. I don't think you should stop the Chinese thing. People know you as that. People love you as that. But I believe you could do it. And bro, if you need help in doing it and all, yeah, my number. Yeah, my number. You understand?
Appreciate that, my brother.
Do the thing, bro. Do the thing, bro. You understand? Because you never know you're inspiring too. Because you inspire the fuck out of me. You understand? And you probably don't even know you're inspiring men that much. I say the video went viral the other day with your performance in Soca Star. And when you watch the people who share the comments, you see people still in love with that moment.
It's people telling me them was in the crowd and all too.
Son, people in love with that moment. So pick it back up, bro.
Well, as I say, you know, I'm working on a mini album right now, and I would just try to put my best foot forward, take it from there, network a little more, get some feedback and things, and what people like, they will let me know, and you know, things will happen, man.
So I mean, before we wrap up, Brian, if there's anything else you want to talk about, anything you want to tell the people, you know, I don't know. You know, we talk about a lot, you know.
I just want to say about like any youth of them who out there who had the talent, you know, try and get some guidance. You know, try and get that guidance network. You know, try and build your brand and thing too. And you know, stay up to it. I know a lot of youth out there doing the thing. You know, they are the Chynee band and thing, men doing the thing, telling their stories and thing. You understand? You are soca artists, you are reggae artists. We are real Trinidad have real talent. And for the bigger heads, then we get them back in the game now, boy. Bring back a little soca star, bring back a little digital writing stars. Get them a platform. We need more platforms for you to come out and perform now. Because the talent it just day now, boy.
But those things was nurturing talent too, I was teaching you.
Not only that too, and you see, you see the artists as well too. The bigger artists who are out there now. It's a lot of big artists who just play their part, but put some men under your wing.
Yeah.
Bring some youth under your wing, nurture them.
Do
you
the
understand?
right
Give them some little mentorship. You understand? And everybody will get your flowers and things too. You'll get your flowers. But at the same time, help the next generation go. Because after Marshall gone, who will be next Marshall? Who will be next Bungie? Who will be next Fianla and Destra? Who's the next person? Nadia Batson.
Correct.
After that, we go by Nadia. I didn't say I want to bat. We go by when they pass on and wait for them to say our next song. No, it had to have a next generation building, and it's we have to do it.
Correct.
KG, right now you're doing it right now by this.
Correct.
Just having them conversations is a big thing.
Yeah.
Big up to the camera, big up to Spider-Man, you don't know,
man.
KG, the whole team.
Man.
You
Yeah, and big
understand?
up right now we need plantation, we can't
Yeah,
forget
what you mean? Big up,
my brother Smooth.
You don't know yourself,
You know,
yeah, for
thanks,
sure.
man. We in this lovely
Yeah, boy.
establishment, big up the
Proper.
plantation.
Yeah.
Next to Allen's, you
Of
know,
course.
they come all there, support the thing.
Of course,
you know,
of
we
course.
just do, big up the brand. Fake love for the
Fake
hat,
love, we
the
don't know.
cameraman and all have a
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
too.
yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
doing the thing. We just supporting locally.
Yeah, for
here.
sure.
I know we just do the thing. So my brother,
Yeah, boy, no, boy, yeah.
all the time, brother. It was a wonderful
Yeah,
one.
man,
You know, and I want you get the people that song. You see a soca star song?
Yeah.
I want you get them it before we leave.
When I miss the soca, the dance hall, girl, I'm a wine their body natural. So when I wind up on you, wind up on me, girl, shake up your body, let me see. I gotta look so fine, sharp like a blade on you. You're too kind, girl, give me all you got. Wine on below and you wind up on top, elevator ride on me. Tick tock, get them rough wine like KMC. I get the hook line like my boy Chucky. So when I listen to this style, feel the energy and then wind up your body, girl, wind up. When the Johnny man come in the complex, all the man them see me start to get vexed. Girl, them watching when I get a flex. After the dance, you want to get wanna stick to me like crazy crew. While it's so clean, you just another crew. This ain't no joke, I'm talking to you. When I got you in the mode, they wanna be like Chynee. Here come full fighting, shout inside, they went like
That is it.
You don't know,
Big up all yourself.
Yeah, man. Talks with KG, you don't know all the time.
And
Yeah.
that.
Wah, wah, wah.